is the winner of the 1999 North West City Life Comedian of the Year. He was the finalist in the 2000 Channel 4 So You Think You're Funny competition at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe. He was the winner of the 2000 Leicester and Mercury Comedian of the Year, winner 2000 Writers Guild of Great Britain. He won a Chortle Award in 2006 for Best Breakthrough Act, and he's the winner of the 2006 North West Comedy Award category for Best Stand-Up on the North West Circuit. I believe he's also got a Bronze Lifesavers Award for saving a rubber brick from a swimming pool in his pyjamas. Presenter of the Tonight Show and team captain of 8 out of 10 Cats, it's Jason Manford. Hello, Jason.
Hi, Andy, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks.
Nice one.
I know you're on a train, so I'll keep it as brief as I can, bud.
That's alright, no worries.
Right, you started at the Buzz Club when you were 17, didn't you?
I did, yeah. It's just behind a bar, really, and collecting glasses.
And somebody didn't turn up, and you jumped on stage, and that's where it all started.
That's the start, yeah.
Did you ever imagine when you was collecting glasses in the Buzz Club that, you know, at the age of 17, where your comedy career was going to take you?
I had no idea, no. I mean, just the fact that somebody started paying me money to try and make people laugh was amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, never mind being on the telly and all that sort of stuff.
Well, that's where the money is, the telly, isn't it?
Well, and of course radio, Andy, you know that.
Yeah, well, I don't get paid, mate. I don't get paid. This is all voluntary here.
That's very good of you.
I know it is. I'm a fantastic guy, just like you. That's why I like you. Because even after I've just watched you on the telly, I think you're me mate.
We are mates, though. That's the way I play it. You know what I mean? And it's funny. I mean, most of the time it works out like that. I end up people coming up to me afterwards. You fancy coming out for a drink? You know, after the gig, like.
Yeah.
And I go, well, I've got to drive home.
Yeah, can't wait, mate. Yeah. Where's your car? I'm coming. Right, you name Billy Connolly, Les Dawson, Eric Morecambe, Tommy Cooper, and Peter Kay as soon as your comedy influences. But outside of comedy, what person or people do you look up to?
I suppose my parents, really, they were always dead supportive of doing stand-up. You imagine a 17-year-old turning around to the dad, you know, that I was the oldest son.
I want to be a comedian.
I want to be a comedian. And they were just great about it. They were, you know, and my other brother wanted to be a plumber, so they thought, well, at least we've got one person who's going to have a proper job in 10 years. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I've got a lad and a daughter who both, they could both quite easily be comedians. I mean, my daughter said to me the other day that I'm so fat, even my clothes have got stretch marks, which I thought was quite amusing.
That's nice, nice and
cracking. Yeah, it's great that you've got supportive parents, because, it must be a difficult job, especially if the work isn't coming in.
Yeah, I mean, first where it's you doing all the ringing round, ringing people, can I have a gig at your club, and can I come and do this and do that, and, will you be my agent, and all that sort of stuff. You've got 6 or 7 years of that.
Yeah.
And it's only when you actually, it's part luck, part hard work, and then hopefully, you get to a point where people are ringing you.
Yeah, well, the reason you're not on just because I decided to ring you up out of the blue. You're appearing at the Rhyl Pavillion on the 6th of March. Yeah. You must have been to Rhyl, being a Manchester lad. You must have been when you was a lad loads of times.
Yeah. Well, they call North Wales, but sort of like southwest Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. I think you might have people switching off if you describe it like that. It's funny actually, because I'm married to a Scouser, and we both love your comedy.
Oh, lovely.
Because you take the mick out of Scousers, you take the mick out of Man United fans, which is fine by me because I'm a City fan the same.
Oh, well, happy days.
You must be really proud though to be appearing at the Lowry a couple of days later.
Yeah, I mean that's where I was born, in Salford. So that was going to be the original end of the tour, really. But then there was quite a few venues around the country that I sort of thought, well, I might just go back and do them again because they'd sold out quite well. So we're finishing 10th of April now. But yeah, I mean, playing Manchester's great. Liverpool's a top city as well. They always have a laugh over there. And hopefully, I'm coming for the day in Rhyl as well, like bringing the family over. So.
Oh, that's fantastic. The fair's gone now, mate.
It's what?
The fair's gone now. It's been knocked down.
Get out of town.
No, honest, it's not there anymore.
What am I going to do?
It's a car park now. You'll have to start a car boot or something.
That's less fun.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about your charity as well, because I know you're involved with quite a few charities, but right at the moment you're the patron of Save the Babies UK, aren't you?
That's it. Yeah. I do a lot of charity stuff. I sort of get emails all the time, sort of saying, "Will you do this and that and stuff?" And this job is such a, it's not easy, but compared to some other jobs, I think this is actually quite a gift rather than a job. So I do try and do as much as I can, and then I got involved with this one. Me and my wife are trying to have a baby at the moment and stuff, and it was just, it just sort of spoke to me really. It was just there was a few people already involved in it, and I mean you can't go wrong with a charity called Save Babies.
Yeah.
There's no ethical line there, is there, where you go, well, I'm not sure I want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I know.
Everybody's on the right side, so it's just about getting awareness, and hopefully, I mean the website Save Babies UK. .org, yeah. So get on the on there and
you're doing a gig for them as well, aren't you?
We are in Burnley in March.
I couldn't believe what fantastic value that was. £20.
And you get a meal as well.
2-course meal, comedians on, and there's artists on as well.
Yeah,
isn't there?
there's a few comics, and there's a couple of bands on and stuff. And I mean, this is just the first one that they organised really, and they got me involved. So the next one, I'll be more involved, and I'll be able to get some of my pals as well. You know, I've done a few charity stuff for Johnny Vegas and Jimmy Carr and Peter Kay and stuff, and hopefully I can pull some of them favours and do a big show for them.
Yeah, that'll be fantastic. A couple of quick questions for you before I let you go.
Yeah, go on, man.
First of all, I'm going to be really nosy.
Right.
And I'm going to ask you, where are you going on the train?
I'm coming home back to Manchester.
Oh, are you?
I was in London last night filming Jonathan Ross.
Oh, you doing an interview on there?
Yeah.
Friday night with Jonathan Ross?
I was on there last night, yeah. So that'll be on the 20th of Feb, that one, with Nicky Rourke and Will Young and The Cure.
He didn't wrestle with you, did he?
No, he looked like he could probably take me, though.
Yeah, he does a bit, doesn't he? One thing, you've done a bit of radio presenting yourself. You was at XFM.
Yeah.
You was at XFM, you did the breakfast show, and I was reading your blog, right?
Oh, right.
And one of the questions that was on there is, what is your biggest flaw? And you said, I just can't say no. Is that true?
Well, yeah, I mean, when it comes to, like, just people... I mean, the only thing I've ever said no to is when people send me an email saying, will you do my wedding or something? And I always think, no. I've been to weddings. It'd be weird having a comedian. And that's the only other thing I ever say no to. But generally, yeah, I mean, that's the thing with the charity stuff. The amount of time I get these emails, can you come to Telford and do a gig for Sanctuary? I think, oh, better.
Well, I've threw the maggot on now, Jason. I'm going to reel you in now. Seeing as we're mates now,
right, yeah.
and you can't say no, is there any chance of a couple of free tickets for Rhyl?
Hold on, I'm losing a bit of signal there, Andy.
Do you know what?
Yeah, no worries, mate. Don't worry about it. But give us a shout and I'll sit you on the door.
Fantastic,
and if you want to give play on air, just let me know.
All right, Jason, I'll send you an email later on today. Thanks for joining me. I genuinely, seriously can't wait to come. I'm going to come in my City shirt and I'm going to get you to sign it at the end of the gig.
Lovely stuff.
I'll speak to you soon, Jason. I'll see you then.
Right, take care,
6th of March. Bye-bye.